want to see my full charts. Hopefully we can catch a trade together. Well, it says sending data, so it should be going live any minute now. But guys, if you want to come over, oh yeah, it's all live on YouTube now. So if you guys want to come over, oh god, I've had a bit of a messy morning, to be honest. Um, no, I meant regardless, it's a gamble, right? Even with research, I mean, you can call it what you want, really. I don't really say that I gamble. I just stack probabilities. I don't try to predict. I am a price action trader, so I do try to react more than predict. Okay, let me just have a look and see where we are. I'm so sorry, guys. My charts are extremely messy. So this here is what I thought was going to happen yesterday based on a trend line strategy that I've been back testing. Obviously, there was a huge dip here. This was around 9 p.m., which was definitely expected with the not tariffs, the speech that Trump was doing last night. Um, so I would never have kind of entered into a trade straight away, plus the markets would have closed at 10, so there's nothing we could have done here. But if it was to break to the upside here, I really would have wanted to take this buy, because yeah, this, as you can see, this arrow here is what I saw yesterday. So starting with 1k, you can definitely start with 1k, but the only thing with starting with 1k is that you have to be okay with small profits. And I think psychologically for some people, making like £10 a day, and that's a good day with 1k, is just not something that they mentally want to do. So then that's when greed comes in, FOMO trading comes in. So personally, if I had 1k to invest, I would actually get a prop firm. It teaches you how to trade responsible, um, and with discipline as well because of the rules. YouTube name, you can either type in my name, Doey Ragborn, or Back to Basics FX. But I also have my link in my bio as well. Mm, what is Forex? So, Forex is just the foreign exchange market. What would you invest in? I currently only trade gold versus the dollar in Forex, but I do actually want to invest in gold. Um, so realistically, 10% a month is really, really good. If you have a big account, obviously 10%. So I trade using a prop firm with a 200k account. 10% of that is 20 grand. So, like I don't really need to aim for such a high percentage. But yeah, me personally, if I was to start over again and I had £1,000 to invest, I would actually just purchase a challenge. Obviously, learn how to trade first. Like, don't just throw your money into something that you have no idea, like, what it is. Like, cause I mean, I did that without even knowing what it was or learning anything about it. I think we all kind of want like a quick fix, and yeah, trading is not a get rich quick scheme. It really isn't. But yeah, guys, I've got my charts on um, YouTube. So if you want to see the full charts, come over there. I'm going to get rid of all of these lines now because this is so messy. It's really, really tough range this morning, to be honest. I'm thinking buys above this line. And guys, I'll talk you through my strategy for those of you who are over on YouTube. But I'm just struggling to figure out where to actually put my support line, because if we do a support here, you can see over here on the left hand side it is super messy. Thank you so so much for the follows, guys. Don't forget to double tap the screen. Um, um, Hi three, morning. I hope you're doing good. Okay. Had my first owl this morning, but to be fair, I think I can see why it was an owl. Okay, Nikki, like don't worry, because obviously when it comes to trading, you have to expect losses. But chuck it in the Discord and then we can have a look at it. Any recommendations for prop firm in the UK? So yeah, definitely Alpha Capital Group. That is who I use. They're UK based as well. Support team are, yeah, literally on point. So if you guys want money off a challenge, if you use my code DOEYFX, you'll get money off that. Futures is where you need to be at. They also have a futures, like they have Alpha Capital Futures as well. Forever is a platform where you can trade. Forever is a platform where you can trade. Are you asking what platform do I trade on, or there's a platform called Forever? Is it cool to start off with the demo? So Monster, the yeah, so definitely start with a demo, but literally only for a few weeks. And this is to kind of know how to put a trade on and like the real basics. And the reason why I say that is because you'll develop habits that you just don't care about, because it's a demo account. You're gonna put on a trade and over leverage and over risk because it's not real money. So I personally wouldn't stay on a demo for long, because 90% of trading is your mindset and the psychology behind it. So if you're using a demo, you don't have any of that. What do you reckon with XRP? I don't trade that, sorry. Morning boss Tara. um, Thank you, Mashi. XRP buy. Um, I don't trade that. Thank you, Mashi. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Just don't forget to double tap the live for me. Market will open way lower tomorrow. Um, Jesse, do you trade? Because I'm so sure earlier on, or maybe it was someone else asking what forex was. Let me know if you do trade. I run a recruitment agency. Anyone looking for work, PM me. I actually used to have a background in recruitment, Mashi. That was like what I did after I left school for years. Yeah, the loss is, it is what it is. Exactly, Nikki. There's no emotion to it. It's just part of the game. Thank you so much for the follows. What other pairs do you trade? So I look at other pairs, but I don't really trade other pairs. Like I really do believe in the power of one. So I'm really focusing right now on just gold against the US dollar, because I just want to focus on this pair and really get to know it and really master the strategy. But yeah, guys, if you want to see the full charts, I'm here over on YouTube. There's a link in my bio, so just jump over there. But just to let you guys know, none of this is financial advice. This is for education and entertainment purposes only. This is purely me just sharing my experience and just trading live with you. Strategy changes every 3 hours on gold. I use the same strategy all the time. It means that I don't necessarily trade all the time, but I am always pretty much using the same strategy, really. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, for you lot here on YouTube, I'm struggling to actually figure out where to put my support area. I'm just going to move this because obviously we got support here, but then this little section here is just very messy. Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you guys, I appreciate that. But yeah, look, we've got a support area here, here, and it's all very relatively close to each other. So I don't know whether. So if we put that 17, 12. Oh no, I think this would probably 17 to 12. That's like 50 pip move there. No, actually, yeah, this is just really frustrating because we got. I'm actually just gonna put my ranges there for now. But obviously, it can create mini areas of support and resistance within the big range. So, you can still take bounce off support and resistance. Like for me, like this could potentially. And the reason why I'm actually in a trade from 26, and that was, if you guys can remember, I had the trend lines marked up, and it had like a cross like this, and it basically broke out of my trend line to the upside. So I personally think it's kind of retesting this area to then continue up. But I don't know what was said on I don't know what Trump was talking about last night, so I don't really have a bias of where I think gold's gonna go. But because obviously it has moved like this, like I think it is, yeah, kind of a bit of a pullback. Um, Thank you for the follows, guys. Morning, James. How are you this morning? Limitless trader for 2 hours. What was the question again? Sorry. Thank you for the gifts. Morning, obscure trader. How are you this morning? You know what, obscure trader? I wish I knew your name so I could actually call you by your name because it's a bit long saying that. I'm just gonna call you obscure. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Um, but yeah, really liked your trades yesterday. Oh, we got another James. Morning, James. I was the same this morning. To I do best support. Nikki, where did you take your L? Let me know. You don't want to be known. Fair enough. It is fair enough. But you've got a really long um, TikTok name. What's the good amount to trade with 5k? Yeah, I would say 5k is a good place to start with live money for sure. But just know that realistically, a good trader, this is someone who's a good trader as well, consistently makes like around like I think it's like 7 to 8% month on month. Because most people are able to make money but not actually stay consistent with it. Even I really, really struggle, to be honest. And it's not really down to trading, it's down to my psychology with trading. I'm in a constant battle with it. 3126. Oh wow. Okay. Was it because like you said, were you just really stuck on what area to put your support? But I saw your message as well just before I came on here, Nikki. So I will arrange for us to have a little call later. We can catch up properly. But yeah, I thought you were, because originally I had like um my support area here with these two candles, but then the breakout was so big that it came down to the next area. Um So yeah, I struggled. Just call me obscure. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you, obscure. But yeah, I hope you're doing good this morning. But yeah, trades were on point yesterday. I'm just gonna have a look at the. I haven't even fully looked at the charts this morning. I just woke up a bit late today. I did that thing where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shut my eyes for 5 minutes, and next thing I know, it's been an hour. Okay, so overall trend still very bullish. Like it still hasn't broken these trend lines. Yeah, got a bit of a trend line kind of here. Obviously this. Oh, we're only on the 30 minute. I don't really like marking up trend lines on the lower time frames because as you can see, like, you know, the way that price moves, there's constant trend lines being broken all the time. So I actually only really mark up my trend lines on the hour or the 4 hour. Okay. 26 at the moment. Let's just go back again because we'll keep an eye on this potential breakout here. Because right now, even though overall, overall with gold, like I don't think it's, starting a bearish trend right now. Only if it was to pass but to be fair, like, moves within gold, you could literally catch a move like this and it would be a lot. So, um, yeah, and like I said, even potentially it could still come down to touch this trend line. But we're at an area. We're at this area of support here. So there's a bit of a range here. 100 pip range here, but like I said, it is really tough right now because of all of that mess in there. Really, really tough. Mornings, is it Sabra? Hope you're good. I think we have the same teeth. So strange thing to say. NFP tomorrow, yeah. I saw actually in the Discord some of my lot saying they're not really going to trade this week. Was bearish on all time frames but didn't BO break out on others and lots of red, so now I see I shouldn't have entered. Yeah, so like when there's just so much of the same colour, when you do breakout trades, the probability of it just continuing red is quite low. What it's done now, if this, like I said, my only issue with doing this as a breakout trade is that there's literally a mini support area here. There's no actual clean range. So, in all honesty, even if this breaks out here and it goes all the way down here, I think I'm going to have to stand down. And I don't know if I would stand down if I wasn't doing this live, but the reason why I'm doing this live is so that I stick to my rules, and don't act as impulsive. But I want price to do this, like kind of come down and push back up again. Where is it? Like, that's 16 down here. Yeah. why don't you ask AI how to trade? To be fair, I just never even really thought of it. Would you recommend starting off with a prop firm even if you have 5k to invest? So, the reason why I like prop firms is because there are rules that you have to follow. And when there's strict rules, and I think trading is all about being able to stay disciplined and execute the rules that you set. I started trading on live accounts and I developed a lot of bad habits, um, which I wouldn't be able to do with a funded account. So now that I'm trading funded and trying to trade more safely without the high stress, high risk, all of that, I'm really struggling with the psychology. So I've actually kind of thought if I was to start over again, I would personally actually do it with a prop firm. I wouldn't necessarily, like straight away put your lot size up. I would definitely learn how to trade, find a strategy that resonates with you, find someone that, you can really retain the information from, and then focus on one thing at a time. If that strategy doesn't work for you and you're not finding it's getting you results, then move on to the next thing. Alpha Kenny Body. Um, Alpha Kenny Body. Don't know what that means. Um, Encro Chat. Oh god, these long names. Good morning though. Hope everyone's good this morning. Your eyes are absolutely fantastic. Oh, thank you. I just passed my 10k funded account. That's amazing. I want to see more. Honestly, amazing. What do you think about indices? I only currently trade Forex. Um, explain call put parity. No idea. Show us your profit and loss to prove it. What am I proving? Beautiful. Do you trade FX futures? I just trade Forex. Morning. But guys, I've got my charts on YouTube, so if you want to see the full charts and see what strategy I'm trading, then just come over to YouTube. You'll be able to see everything over there. Thank you for liking the live as well, guys. Don't forget to double tap on the screen. But yeah, it's kind of playing around. We've got 35 minutes till London Open. But yeah, so currently, like I said, guys on here on YouTube, I would probably really struggle to really take a sell in this section here, just because I am seeing so much mess on the left hand side. Like really, it would have to be a break under here. It doesn't look like a lot, but even there, like this is a horrible price action. It's like 15. Like, if you wanted to be really safe, realistically, it is sells below here. There's a big range. So yeah, I'm not, and also, again, this would be a nice area to sell from, because if it comes down here, we are looking at crossing this like 4 hour trend line here. But yeah, obviously right now we're at the mid-range. But because I like to take breakout trades, like I don't want it to hang around. If I was to take a sell here, like I wouldn't want it to do what it's been doing here. And realistically, it could kind of just do this all the way down and then not even break out and, kind of touch the trend line and come back up, or touch the area and start reversing. So there's not a lot that I can do in this situation, to be honest. But strategy wise, I basically trade very, very simple price action, support and resistance. If you guys are kind of into trading already, you probably know who he is. But originally, I learned from someone called Raja Banks. Now, and I also learned a little bit of my tech, quite a lot as well from someone called Daniel Holmes. They trade very similar to me, but I do take into consideration a few other things. But like they are super just price action, candlesticks, and support and resistance. But yeah, so I like taking breakout trades out of support and resistance. So on YouTube, I've got my charts marked up. If it breaks out of this area up here, which is 3149.89, we get a breakout above here. We got a bit of clean range to up here. It looks small, but it's like 100 pips. So clean range, and that's where I would want to take a breakout trade for my buys. And then down here is for my sells. Like this setup is like really quite nice, to be honest. But I'm really struggling, because there's just a lot of mess. Like obviously on the higher time frames, on the 30 minute, this looks really nice. I definitely could have just been impulsive and risked it, but yeah. The whole reason of me doing this live is to stop being so impulsive and just follow my rules to an exact T. It does mean that I will probably miss a few trades. But obviously, I talk you guys through this. If you guys want to be impulsive, you can do what you want. Um, but yeah, guys, YouTube link is in the bio. Where are you from in the UK? I'm just outside London. Ever had Nicole Scherzinger comparison before? To be fair, one person actually said that to me before, which I was like, that's crazy. Morning, James. But yeah, it looks like it is kind of plummeting down right now. Wow. But yeah, just because I don't take trades, guys, it doesn't mean that you can't. Because I know some people on here trade my strategy. This is just for me where I am trading. Like I guess everything is adding up here, you know. But yeah, I just personally couldn't take it. There's a lot going on the lower time frame. Yeah, I was struggling to figure out where to actually put my support area. But yeah, let's just say that this broke out here. For me, I still wouldn't have even been able to take this. The only place that I could have possibly actually taken this is due to this like pullback here. So on the 30 minute, after this green candle closed, small body green, which is showing me, an indication of the the bulls being weak. Then the next candle, it did give a bit of a retest above, then flipping down. So you could have actually just gone off the 30 minute and taken it there. But yeah, it was just messy. It was just messy for me. And yeah, I'm struggling to just be impulsive there. This is why I definitely like doing this live, guys, because like the impulsiveness, I would have, for example, this is a breakout. I mean, it's relatively big, but some people would have classed that as a breakout and then jumped in here. But the reason why I wouldn't have been able to just jump in is because there's no retest, there's no top wick. So it pushed down, then pushed up. It's retest below and rejected. So again, it could have just been really impulsive, but you just never know. It's better to be safe. Mm, Random, what's the best self defense use on guys? I have no idea. It's just a liquidity grab for the next leg up. But that's exactly why I wouldn't be wanting to take any breakout trades just right now. Because for me, yeah, there's no clean range. I also trade trend lines, and I would want a sell below here if I was to take a sell, but not here because this very much could just be continuing this uptrend, which is what I thought because it broke out of the trend line from last night. But a lot of the time, price will always come and retest that trend line, and I use support and resistance for those areas. So it is around this area. I took my markings down from earlier because it was just, it probably would just freak everyone out. But yeah, so that's me. Why I wouldn't have taken that trade. Never trade forex. When we trade indices and metals, we'll check your channel. Amazing, thank you. But even if you don't trade forex, you could technically, because I know a guy that uses this strategy on futures. Doesn't really matter. Good herb. um, Indeed. But yeah, well, we've got. I'm gonna stay till London Open. Oh, good morning, Morgan. It's going good. How are you? Let's actually see. Yeah, that's not bad. Mr. Real, thank you so much. Oh, we're finally over 1k likes on here. Don't forget to double tap the screen. How much do you make a day? It depends on what account because it's dependent on the size of account you have. So I currently have a 10k account and I have a 200k account. So obviously the difference in what I make, even if I take the same trades, is obviously very different. What's your tattoo? Which tattoo? Because I actually have a lot of tattoos. Got this one. This is probably my favourite tattoo. I've got like my whole back done, my sides done, I've got loads of them. This has got a big meaning to it, this one. But yeah, it's probably my favourite. It was done by a guy called Ben Dunning in London. He's amazing, but he does usually have like a 6-month wait list. Yeah, that's my favourite. You look a bit like that driving instructor. What driving instructor? I'm glad you're doing good, Morgan. Thank you for the follows as well, guys. Really, really appreciate it. If you add vector candles into your strat, you will see a huge change. I'll have a look at that, to be fair, because I love anything to do with candles. How tall am I? I'm like 5'5", I think. So guys, I use Alpha Capital. They're UK based, which is something that I really, really like. If you want money off purchasing a challenge, if you just use the code DOEFX, you'll get money off. You beautiful like J-Lo. That is so sweet. What are you risking per trade? So I will never risk more than 1%, especially on a funded account. With my live account, I definitely used to be a lot riskier, like 3-4%, even 5% sometimes on my live account, which I don't really know why I would be more riskier with like my actual money than a prop firm. But now that I'm trading prop firms, when I go back to trading live, I will stick to the same kind of rules. Um, but yeah, I mainly use Alpha Capital as my prop firm. I do have one with FTMO though. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Lee. Hey, Ryan. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Is Alpha FX or futures? FX. I don't trade futures. Start with Traders Reality. Have followed. Will keep a look out for your lives. Oh, thank you, Matt. I'm actually live every day, so most days it will be live from 6:30 in the morning because I've actually been finding a lot of the trades that I catch. So I want to start trading live with you guys, but a lot of the trades that I catch are always pre-London. I've always traded London session, but recently London session's just been a bit shit until like at least 11. Um, so I wanted to start the lives early to see if we can catch some trades. But yeah. I'm really hoping that it respects this area and just continues up. What broker do you use? So my broker is Kudo Trade. But yeah, guys, there's not a lot going on here. Like I said, like if this can, to be fair, that is a big push down. Let's have a look at the higher time frames. And also, when we talk about candlesticks, guys, like always take it as like face value because yeah, sometimes it can indicate certain things, but sometimes it just goes completely against it. Like for example, like this big candle down here with a wick below, you know, it's like a healthy, it's got a wick above, it's a healthy bearish candle, right? And then straight away it's like continued going up. Obviously we got this situation here, but I'm pretty sure this would have been, yeah, this is like around like 9 o'clock when Trump was doing his speech. So when anything to do with like fundamentals kicks in, like technicals just go out the window. So we just ignore this, but you know, this hasn't shown any sign of weakening before it just continues up. So it's not that, you know, price just can't do what it wants to do. Um, Thank you, E. Gold has hit record highs. I know. I love it when it's in the all-time high. I don't like to use signals. Me neither. um, Signals is how I started, and I lost a lot of money doing signals, like following signals. And don't think it's necessarily down to signals. I just think that you need to know how to trade as well so that you know what signals to take if it's within your trade plan. Okay, so we've had a lot of red candles coming down. We've got retesting going on below here. So if we were to let's have a look. 4 hour. I think the 4 hour closes at 10 a.m. So we've got some time really on the 4 hour candle before that tells us anything. Yeah, like look at this. Like this really big 4 hour candle, red, looking really quite healthy, and then it just goes up. So, you know, you can't always. Then this 4 hour candle was just horrible. Um, it gave a wick above, showing that retest above, closed small body green, which showed a weakening in the greens, and then the next thing it's just gone up. So you just gotta sometimes just accept it just doesn't play out. But yeah, the news is definitely important, especially for something like gold. Like fundamentals play obviously a huge part. Mm. Nikki, we are going to do a Zoom actually at 8:30. So after we hang around a little bit for London Open, we'll have I just need to go and do some bits, and then we'll jump on at 8:30, and then we can actually go through your trades. Um, Morning Joe. What's your tattoos mean? I mean, some of them don't mean anything. Some of them I genuinely do like. This name here, Hobson. This is my best friend's nickname. My nickname is on her hand as well. So I have a group. So I have a free Discord, guys. We got some traders in there. We help each other out. We share our analysis. We have chats. Um, it's just nice to be around like-minded people. So if you guys want to join that, um, obviously if you are on TikTok, the link is in my bio. All my links are there. I need to actually put my link somewhere on YouTube as well, so that you guys can see. Yeah, it's not really giving a whole lot, is it, guys? It's a shame. We've only managed to catch a live trade on Monday. The rest of the week has just been so trash. I've only been able to catch my trades outside of the live stream, and it's just so typical because before I was doing this, um, around this time, this was like when I kept catching my trades. So I thought this is gonna be a good time. But yeah, there's no way that I'm just gonna start streaming at like 5 in the morning because yeah, I just don't wanna I just don't wanna do it that early. But depending really, because on Tuesdays and Fridays, that's the day that my little one goes to her childminders. I might actually just start streaming um, New York Open. Sorry, my freaking brain. Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, something that I've been saying this all week, and I'm pretty sure it has played out. Um, when it comes into London Open, it seems to go the opposite way of whatever it's been doing. So obviously we've been very bearish, but then when London opens, it wouldn't surprise me now if we get some volume and it starts moving back up again. Um, yeah, Trump's speech changed a lot. I wish I listened to it because I actually have no idea what was said. If anyone wants to fill me in, that would be great. But again, this could be like another little pullback, like, you know, I don't know. I don't know. We just have to wait and see, really. Just move that down there. If we can break, I think if we can break above here. To be fair, actually, buys above here is not looking too bad. It was a previous area of resistance, so it's, resistance, switching to support. This is the area that was retested a few times. Um, I do find, at a close of a session, people like to sell their positions just because they don't know what's going to obviously happen in the London session. So you will can see price drop down a little bit. Short sellers will be squeezed out. Um, Adding tariffs is causing a lot of drama, isn't he? 360 to the markets. Keep back to ICU. Keep back to ICU. I'm half Thai, yeah. What instrument are you watching? So I trade gold against the US dollar. So yeah, obviously whatever Trump says and does massively affects gold, this gold pair. Um, so yeah, I should have probably listened to that. I'll have a little listen, or I'll just see what the highlights were with what tariffs he's like put into place. But yeah, this could have been that like kind of liquidity grab, because if we have a look, obviously on the higher time frames, this little situation here will probably look, yeah, like this. A big wick. So that's gonna close in 10 minutes. This closes small body red, really good. Even if it closes small body green, not too mad, because we had such a big retest below. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Interesting day. NFB tomorrow. Yeah, really interesting price action at the moment. We're completely new territory. Bitcoin thoughts. I haven't looked at Bitcoin in a long time. Let's have a little look at Bitcoin. I heard something about Trump wanting to. Well, I know that he is really, pro crypto. Where are we? 90. Oh, 83. Oh my god, I haven't looked at it in ages. That is pretty low. It's been really respecting this downtrend. Once this breaks out, this could be a good move on crypto. But yeah, I don't trade crypto. I don't look at it enough to really know anything too much about it. Crypto and gold crashed after the speech. XRP, no, sorry, I don't trade XRP. I get asked that a lot. We've obviously got a lot of XRP traders. But, gold has been creating really, really steep trend lines, but like overall, again, for gold to actually start fully crashing, like fully, it would have to come back down and cross. I mean, this would be a nice area, obviously, between these two. But yeah, if it came down this far, then I would be like, okay, I think gold is crashing. But I personally don't think that's going to happen. But we never know. We never know. But I personally think with everything that's going on in the world, do you really believe gold is just going to crash? Alright, just go back. So yeah, we just want this to break above here, to be honest now. But Nikki, I'm hoping actually by the time we actually jump on a call at 8:30, we might actually have something. Because like I said, I'm not mad at a break above this area here, 3132.63. Um, looking at longs today on oil and German 30. You know what? I actually really want to have a look at um German 30, to be honest. What is the best times to trade that? Gold is trapping sellers. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, to be honest. I want it to continue up. I love gold. I've always loved gold, like all my jewelry, everything that I ever wear, and I just love gold. Just message you for advice, correct? Yeah, that's fine. Probably won't be able to respond till a little bit later because I just need to have a quick, like, some breakfast after this, and I'm gonna jump on another call. Bobby. Thank you. London, New York. Thank you, Nave. Nave. I don't know why I really. No, I do know why I like that name. But yeah, I like that name. Nave. It's different to Nathan. Nave. It reminds me of someone. I like that. Sure, no problem. Hello from England. Hindu lady. Not Hindu. If anything, I would probably be closer to Buddhism. Trade Bitcoin when New York opens. Bitcoin just scares me a little bit. Um, what time is it in India now? I have no idea. I'm in the UK. Also, oil has been moving beautiful the last few weeks. I don't think I can trade. Can I trade? Yeah, I can trade oil on. I'm gonna have a look. I traded a bit of oil over the Christmas period because there was just so many bank holidays, and that was you're still able. So, what would it be for? It would be US oil, wouldn't it? Let me have a look. Open chart. The only thing is that I like to trade. I like to scalp. Can you scalp on oil? Thank you so much for the follows, guys. Um, sorry, you're a Thai lady. I'm half Thai, quarter Jamaican, quarter English. Bitcoin is dangerous. It is dangerous, and um, it's just a bit scary. Wow, these jungle girls are pretty. Oh, XRP or nothing. I'm gonna look at XRP now. Right, just so that you guys on YouTube can see what I'm waiting for. Buys above here. Obviously, if it was to break above here, again, needs to add up on the higher time frames and wait for a retest. Um, XRP. Everyone always asks me about XRP. Can you scalp that? Because the strategy that I'm showing on YouTube is a scalping strategy. Oh, Naz. Yeah, I keep coming back to Naz, to be fair. Oh, okay. Let's see what Naz is doing. I had 3 amazing moves on Naz because of a trend line. I'm going to get rid of this now. Start again. Yeah, I really, really, really want to, because I do a little bit of trading on Naz, but I don't use like my proper lot size because it's more like when I'm testing things out. Morning Pixie. Crypto is a scam. I heard it's that Gary guy. Has anyone seen that Gary Stevenson? Is that his name? Um, He's like, crypto's a pyramid scheme. um, okay, let's have a look. Overall, we've got um, just Steve, thanks. Okay, it's really respecting this area. Nothing up for me on NAS right now, but I'm actually going to. And also, I think NAS is probably better. New York session, am I right? So there's probably no point really looking at NAS right now. I'll have a look later. Pixie, if you've just come on, I don't know if you are on YouTube as well, but my areas that I'm looking for buys and sells, I have got up on my screen here. So we've got two areas for buys. Whenever I click that refresh, it goes really weird afterwards. But yeah, sells below 3110. Buys above 3132 and 3149. Okay, let's have a little. This is the first candle for the London Open. Let's have a look. Higher time frames. Let's see how that 1 hour closed. Okay, we have weakening finally in the bears. Hopefully now we can start flipping and get above this line and catch a breakout trade. Pixie, I'm going to be jumping on a Zoom at 8:30, so we can kind of chat and everything there if you want to jump on. Oh, what happened? There we go. But yeah, right now we're just waiting for one of these areas to break. Defo. I scalp US30 instead of NAS. You have to be careful, moves quick, and yes, correct. He's correct. Um, Hi, Emmanuel. Hey, Steve. Um, yeah, I need to backtest US30 for the scalping strategy because again, a lot of people says that's really good. Has a lot of volume, and obviously I like to trade breakouts, so volume is what I need. That's why I like it when it is in the all-time high because it gives us a lot of volume. What apps can I use to set shorts? I'm not really too sure what you're wanting to sell, but I actually just trade using my platform that I actually place my trades are MT5, and I do use C Trader and MT4 because I've just got multiple accounts, but you have to be registered with a broker. So if you have a prop firm, they will tell you your login details. Crypto is good as roulette right now. Agreed. You should try the breakouts. That is exactly what I trade, Ryan. Um, I trade breakout of support and resistance, but I do also trade the bounce off support and resistance too. Like I just focus on really, really simple price action. But I do take other things into consideration as well. I take trend lines into consideration because I do like breakout trend lines. Um, that has been giving me really, really good results recently. But yeah, really, really simple stuff. Like, I think sometimes people just want it to be really complicated. I really hope that that's not a pullback and it just comes down. I really want it to go back up. but we'll have to wait and see. Morning, Wayne. So, guys, I think I'm gonna jump off because I have been on this stream now for over an hour. But I will be back again tomorrow, not as early. I think tomorrow I'll probably be on about 9. Hopefully, because yeah, London Open's always a bit slow these days. But yeah, with my guys, I will see you at 8:30. But yeah, if you guys are here on YouTube, like I said, I'm looking for these areas here. Buys up there, 2 areas for buys and sells down there. So, or even, because I guess, no, I wouldn't take a sell from here because of all of this mess here. I want like kind of clean range so that it just moves in my direction. Like what we've been seeing for the last hour, when I enter a trade, I don't really want it to be moving like this. So yeah, I'm happy to wait. So buys above here, sells, 2 areas for the buys. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have the most amazing day. Okay, guys, here on YouTube. Okay, so like I said, guys, this is what I'm looking out for. Be really careful. This is a bit of a a bit of a messy week. We got NFP tomorrow. Fundamentals 100% do play a huge part when it comes to trading, especially gold. I should have probably listened to what Trump had to say yesterday about the tariffs coming in. But to be honest, the technical side of things, it actually respected what I thought was going to happen. I wanted to take a buy here, but I was fast asleep. But yeah, I will be back here streaming everything tomorrow. Hopefully, one of these days. I mean, we have caught a trade live on Monday, but it's been slow. But yeah, we're just gonna turn up every day, just execute, and yeah, just keep showing up. But I hope you all have the most amazing day, and I will catch you all later.